For those who don't know me, my name is Alysson Muotri, and I'm a professor here at UCSD, and I'm acting as a chair of the Scientific Symposium. So this is a whole day of heavy science that we're going to have. Jennifer Braswell is acting as executive director of the Sanford Consortium, and is also helping me to put this scientific meeting together with Jake, who is our assistant here. So we actually have to thank for all our event organizers, the Alliance for Regenerative Medicine, the Sanford Consortium, as well as the UC San Diego Health and Sanford Stem Cell Clinical Center. This is the group of people who actually get together every year and brainstorms about what is cool, what's going on science, and we decided to put to invite speakers that would be very relevant for what's going on, and with their input. So this is just like some of the names that participate and help us on putting this thing together. I also thank our Platinum sponsor and all other sponsors. There are booths outside, so feel free to interact with them. And for those who have been following this meeting for a while, probably noticed that last year we actually have this name change. We used to call Stem Cell Meeting on the Mesa, and now we call Cell and Gene Meeting on the Mesa, with the idea that we have like a broader perspective on the science, still incorporating lots of stem cells advancements that happens in the past years. And so if you think that stem cells are not super hot right now, there is many innovation that's coming, and one of the things that I find that amazing is the fact that stem cells is being used as a fashion now. So you can actually create leather from stem cells, and the industry, the fashion industry, is taking advantage of this technology to perhaps propose new things. So tell a friend that in the future you're going to have accessories made from stem cells, and you can save animals. It's going to be more green and so on. But this is not only innovation. There is also very advancements on the technology side. So we have been better on creating, optimizing protocols. So in the past it was really hard even to make a neuron in a dish. Now we can make different subtypes of neurons in a dish. And this is another way where stem cells have surprised me, because the price of the stem cell hamburger has dropped to $10. So it used to be like $300,000 to make a hamburger. Now it's $10. So there is another example of how stem cells are making progress in different fronts. But we are here to talk about science and how science improves human health. And that's why we have two keynote speakers. In the afternoon, you're going to hear from Kelly Fraser, who actually is improving these protocols to make really good contribution on the heart side, on the cardiovascular disorders. And but for the cell and gene part of the meeting, we invite Luigi Naldini from Italy, from the San Rafael Institute. And Luigi has actually been a fellow at the Salk. He actually was able to find this picture with Luigi, and you can see Didier Trono, Inder Verma, and Rusty Gage. And so when he was here, it was 2 years that he was at the Salk. The contribution that he made to this field was just amazing. And so just to give you like one example of the things that have an impact on the world is the fact that in a different part of the world, there was somebody in there, and I was just starting my scientific career, when I was able to get one of these magazines, and I saw this cover of Science. And this is a neuron that was infected by a lentivirus, so you can see that the neuron becomes green. This is a publication from Luigi together with the group here at the Salk. That changed my life. I said, wow, now we can change the way neurons act in the brain. That's amazing. So that made me actually be in touch with Inder Verma, and Inder Verma put me in touch with Rusty Gage. That's how I started in my scientific career. So it's an amazing how like one cover of Science can have like such an impact on someone's career. But going back to Luigi, I think he went back to Italy and has a wonderful career, and I think he's going to be talking about how he can apply this gene therapy concept to cancer and other disorders. So please welcome Luigi Naldini.